All right, well, guess what? NiP could stop the hopes of a 3-time championship here at the World Cyber Games for 3D if they win Dust 2 right here, right now. That's right, 3D versus NiP on the stage here in Monza, Italy. This is a legendary Counter-Strike, and the people of Italy are just absolutely stoked to see this one up on stage. I'm going to take the pistol round here, as we do have NiP on the T side, 3D on this counter-terrorist for Dust 2. Already we see some damage coming out in the B tunnels. Looks like NiP is going to go for a quick B rush. They rotate in, some grenades coming out. They'll instantly take out Volcano. We see Kim Rambo from the outside getting a headshot there on Zet, and Kim with another one, but the bomb gets down. That could play a crucial role in NiP's money system later on, as we have a 4-on-3 situation. Robin now locking down, holding things down. We've got Method getting a frag. Method with a second frag. That leaves Ins as the last man standing. Moto coming in from behind, getting the frag. That's a big one for Moto, and immediately going for the plant. As you can see, they've got 2 guys there to infuse just in case, because they do not want to make any mistakes. They lose this one, and their road to the 3-time World Cyber Games USA Championships ends here.
Yeah, great round there by 3D, locking down that B bomb site. They're keeping it straight here, just playing a straight up defense. Fast rotation by 3D. As NiP went in, 3D was already on the rotate, Wheat, and we will see what NiP can do, whether they can claim one of these economy rounds again. They can't afford to buy weapons on these next 2 rounds. Whether they will win one of these rounds, we will have to see, as it looks like In's going to head now through the bottom B tunnels and meet up with his teammates who are coming along the catwalk right now. Wally crouching his way along. They are looking down, trying to avoid that that spotting from the middle area. You can spot the catwalk and see a head coming along, the top of the head coming along the catwalk. They're crouching and looking down to try and avoid that, so that's going to explain that behavior from Team NiP. And here we go, as we will see NiP getting ready to hit this A site. Here we go, coming around the corner into the A site right now, taking a lot of damage. Method with a dink from the M4. Wally going to get the Glock frag on the Method. Robin going down at the hands of Volcano, who's coming in from B, but NiP will get the plant as Kim and Volcano. Moto with the USB frag. Wow. Kim with another frag, another huge bomb must kill, and that will be it, as it looks like Team 3D will roll over NiP in the first eco round. Going into the second eco round, Marcus, I know you asked me if I had any predictions for this match, but I want to know, what are your thoughts here? Team 3D losing out in that first match, 16-12. That's a pretty dominant score. What are your thoughts going into the second?
You know, 3D is known for having clutch play. They've been down before. They've come back to win tournaments before. But NiP, they're a team that is just as capable as 3D. You cannot measure either team's passion, either team's ability to clutch out here. But hold on, we got a bye here because of the double plant by NiP. They're trying to do the exact same thing that 3D did before, and they could do it. Spawn will go down. It's a 2-on-2 situation. The bomb's been planted. Zet takes out Method. That leaves Rambo as the last man standing. He's going to go up through the side, flashbang over the top, and then another flash. Smoke going out too on those double doors, and Kim will make his way in. Walla checking things out, and it's Robin who rotates to the outside to get the frag. They came up good. They got 2 plants in the first and second round. That was enough for them to buy, and they're playing 3D's game. They pick up that round, that could be a big one. Now, going back and answering your question, again, I think that round proves you can't make a prediction on this match. This is any given Sunday. It could go either way.
Yeah, great round there by 3D, trying to lock down the B bomb site. Not able to have it happen though. NiP coming in with the AK-47s, tearing things up. Great individual play by NiP, getting those frags, then setting up after they planted the bomb in the post-plant situation, as my good friend Veslin would say, full to that. But it looks like, oh my God! Method with the USB, taking out 1, take that 2 with the stack, but it looks like Wally gonna even things out, as Kim gonna fall back now from long A. 3D stacking up at long A, able to get 2 frags on the save round. And so many times, when I talk about what one should do right on pistol, on eco rounds, 3D just did it there for us. Doing something interesting, changing it up, stacking at long A. They took, you know, a 50-50 chance that they would go to the A site, or maybe a 30, 40, 30 chance to even come to long A, and it happened, and it worked out for them. And then they got 2 frags, and they got even more money, and now they can, they have to go to a second save again, but they'll have even more money going into the next round.
Yeah, they looked into the crystal ball, and it said, hey, we might have a full-on long A run, and that's exactly what happened. They did get the frags, but they are going to have to save on this one, and it looks like a second long A run. You can see that 3D on the overview map, which you can't see, but they are not ready for this one. 4 men already up long A for NiP. You see Spawn on stage. He will beat up with absolutely no one. He sees one from afar. Sievers does go down. Zet damaged just a little bit, and they are a little bit hasty to go up. Ins dropping 2, and that leaves Method and Volcano as the last 2 men standing. And they will, Method just waiting, it looks like up on Cat, waiting for one to come out. Yep, Walla finds him, and that'll be it for him, as Team NiP not only wins the round, but also keeps everyone alive. So that makes it a 2-on-2, or 2-to-3 round score, excuse me, as we do have NiP in the lead once again on the T side.
There you saw the manager of Mouse Sports watching on, as he did lose to Team3D earlier today. A tough loss for that Mouse team coming out of Germany, but 3D coming out on top. Will they come out on top against NiP? The score is 3-2 in favor of Ninjas in Pajamas, and Ninjas are doing very well thus far. We will continue to watch as the Ninjas are rocking it. Method got boosted up that last round, up above the door on the counter-terrorist side, and he was stacked up there. Oh, Method with the up frag all the way at long A, takes out a second one. Robin going down. That was a failed fake. Volcano with the up and V. He tears it up. Spawn gonna get 1 frag, but Seaver's coming in with the M4. Volcano goes down. Seaver gonna duck in through the window now, waiting for his teammates Kim and Moto to come. It looks like Spawn has not yet crossed the double doors, waiting for for Moto there. Kim gonna peek, takes out Spawn. Spawn not able to bring that one back, and we are all tied up at 3 apiece here in the first half of DE Dust 2, the second map of the WCG 2006 Grand Finals quarterfinals here, Wheat.
Unbelievable matchup here. We're in the second map of NiP versus 3D. It looks like NiP will go ahead and make a quick rush into the B tunnels. 4-man deep. That will go up Cat. And Ins opens things up on Seaver. That leaves Volcano's the only man in there. Look at NiP rolling into this B bomb site with the quickness. And Kim is on the outside. He's going to be one of the few saving grace. Oh my God! Rambo and Method both picking up 2 of their own. Excuse me, Rambo with 2, Method with 1. And Method only has a sliver of health remaining. And he's got to watch out. He knows it spawns in this B bomb site. And what will he do? He's going to make himself basically hide in. Oh my God. I can't believe that. Bad decision by Method there. He went for the boxes. Maybe he wasn't patient enough. But NiP, that was a crazy good rush there through the B tunnels. They took out Sievers early. They left Volcano in the B. A quick rotation by 3D, but coming through those double doors, you know how that can be. Like dominoes, knocking them down. That's exactly what NiP did.
3D forced to save this round, Weed. They are on an economy round. Looks like they will go ahead and stack that A bomb site once again as NiP looks to work the catwalk long A area. Here they come, working their way slowly around that corner at long A to come out towards that long stretch leading down towards the A bomb site, where we can see Team 3D stacking up on the catwalk. 4 members for Team 3D as they're going to work their way slowly down long A. All 5 members of NiP throwing some flashbangs and smoke grenades into the site, covering that site with smoke and flashes and HE grenades. They're going to make their way into A as Zet takes down 1. That's Moto. Volcano going to get the USB frag onto Zet. Robin and Ins taking out 2, but Seaver's finally going to bring another frag into the picture here for Team 3D as the bomb will get planted here by by Zet. It looked like it was almost a silent plant, but he actually did not do the silent plant. So there was to see some box spam as Method with the Desert Eagle hanging back on the catwalk, going to take some flashbangs and some grenades to the face as it looks like he's facing off against Ins. Ins will finish him off. Gun round for NiP once again. Save round for Team 3D. We will see what happens going into this gun round here for Team 3D.
All right, well, these are the critical moments right here in this matchup. You can see the Chinese team,
Jungle,
the Malaysian team. What?
Jungle from WNB.
That's what it was. Okay, well, thank you for pointing that out. All right, we're in round number 9 here on the first half. NiP on the T side. And look at that, Robin getting killed there quickly, but we do have 3D on a bye round here after having to save for 2 rounds in a row. And now Zet, Walla, Ins, and Spawn need to get the job done here. They're all on Cat with the exception of Spawn, who's coming up through long A. He may meet up with Kim here as they exchange a little bit of fire. No damage on Kim, but Spawn is hurting badly. Method with an op shot as they make their entrance through. Cat, another off shot by Method. He's going to go for the hat trick here. He sees one. Oh, and he's taken down, and you saw his head in the crosshairs. He was just a split second too slow on that fire. Spawn may rotate around, and he is hurting badly, and he might meet up with Method Kim right there, and it's actually Dominator who takes him out, and Wallow coming in from the back, the long A, and they do get the job done. Rambo coming in big. They needed that round, and they are going to go for the defuse. They almost rotated out of there and forgot about the bomb, but they got it back. A little Half-Life spray paint there, graffiti just for good measure, and now we're at a 5-4 round score, but you just cannot dismiss the domination that NiP has shown in this matchup on map 2, Dust 2, thus far.
Although NiP has been playing very well, the score is still relatively even, 5-4 in favor of NiP. Team 3D really needs to bring this back with a decisive win if they want to have a good match going into the third map. If they want to take this to a third map, they want to still stay in the ball game here. We will keep an eye on the situation here of the score for you guys at the end of every round. But getting back into this round, we're going to talk a little bit about what NiP is doing. Here it looks like they're working that middle area, trying to spot up on the catwalk, doing a little bit of spamming is NiP. It looked like we had Moto pushed up there a bit for a split second for Team 3D, but there he is falling back on the catwalk, and it looks like NiP still staying in this middle area. Method with his off train on long A. None of the members of NiP headed that direction. Robin gonna come down through bottom B tunnels, but Moto will strike first on the catwalk with the M4A1 onto the head of Spawn, and that's gonna cripple the NiP team as they make their way along the catwalk into that upper side. Method dropping the grenade back onto the cat, takes down Zed. That's gonna leave just 2 members for NiP. Ins whipping around that corner, takes out one. Robin drops another. It's just Ins and Robin left alive. Going up into top A. Method's going to be there with the off. Let's see what's going to happen here with Method. He's going to be in the goose corner. Can Ins get the frag as he comes around? Method will get the drop with the AWP. No, he'll miss the shot, even though once again his crosshairs were trained right onto Robin at the end of as he died. You can see right there his off was trained onto the head of Robin, and here comes 3D trying to retake the site. 2 versus 1. It's Robbers, Deceivers, and Volcano going to be getting it done. That's going to make the score all tied up at 5 apiece. There you can see the screen of Sal Garozzo playing very well. There will be the members of NiP. They're playing very well, top form as well, and you can tell just how even this match is with the score all squared away at 5 apiece.
Now you're gonna have to educate me here or inform me. I didn't see whether or not NiP got the bomb down. It looked possibly like a fake plant. They knew they were rotating over. Did they or did they not?
Yes, they did get the bomb down.
Okay, they did get the bomb down. So 5-5 is the score, and we do have a save here for NiP. So this could be the chance for 3D to try to take the lead here. 1 minute 19 seconds on the round clock. NiP unclear what they want to do. They're all stacked at the double doors in middle, and they might make their way just outside the CT spot, and they will. Volcano will turn around and just start dropping people down. Moto coming in with 2 frags. Dominator getting one, and that will leave just Robin, who tries to hide behind the boxes before making his way through those double doors to B. It does not happen, and 3D gets the round easily.
Simple middle rush there by Team NiP, making their way out the double doors to middle, try to do a B rush. Moto locking it down with the M4, spraying them down in their path, and Moto was just a roadblock there as Team NiP tried to make their way to B, but Moto is just decided, I'm not going to let that happen. Right now we're seeing what NiP can do as they are going to make their way out the catwalk area. They like to work this middle corridor here, Marcus, on this map.
Right.
The reason for that is that this corridor is the ramp room of DE Dust 2. You can go to B, you can go through those double doors, you can go through CT spawn to A, you can go through the double doors to B, you can go through the tunnels to B, you can come up the catwalk to A, and right now, that is what we will see NiP doing. Here they go, turning the corner, Wally gonna get the frag, but Method continuing to dominate as he takes down 2. Will he get more? Doing some more spamming. Spawn gonna get the frag on Deceivers. Volcano gonna reply on to Spawn, and it looks like NiP will make their way into the top A bomb site right now. Going to get that bomb planted here just a second. Method gonna try and peek out and get the frag, but Robin will wear him down as Kim peeking out takes down both remaining members of NiP to make the score 7-5 in favor of Team 3D. Closing in on the end of the first half here, Mark.
Well, you know what? If I had to make a guesstimate, I would say that seeing a third map is absolutely a possibility here. 3D starting to run away with this one, but it's a question of how long they can do that. We saw their motivation cut short by NiP earlier. NiP is not just going to lay down and let 3D walk all over them. However, they are going to try a quick little strat here as they make a 5-man rush up long A. Deagle in hand. and Method opening things up. Rambo getting 1, 2, 1 on Zet, 1 on Spawn. Wally, the last man standing. This could be an easy one for 3D if Wally gets taken out, but he'll drop Method before he finally goes down. 5-8 now is the round score as we will go on to the next round here in the second half. Actually, it might be 5-9 if I'm not mistaken here. Nope, it is indeed 5-8. Thank you very much. As go back to school, Wheat. Video games are dead end. No, they're not. As you can see right here, the amazing skills. 19 frags on Method side. Kim with 23, and they are in full health. Take it away.
Here we go, NiP pushing on the catwalk right now. It is a fake, though. They will have the bomb over in the B tunnels. Here comes NiP, dropping down off the catwalk. Rambo's there waiting. This is a full gun round for NiP, and if they lose this round, it could spell disaster going into the remaining rounds of the first half, as Robin and Inns, the last two left alive, facing off against 3 members of the Team 3D. Looks like we have Inns up on the catwalk. Method looking that direction. He knows that Inns went that way, but Method gonna wrap around, head all the way to the double doors at Long. Robin and Inns closing in. 1 from Cat, 1 from Long on the A-bomb side. Looks like here we go. Volcano moving up the Cat. Method going to be behind Robin, and the top A-bomb site will be completely empty as here it goes. Team NiP moving in to get that bomb plant. Method sneaking around behind Robin. Will Robin turn around to watch his flank? We'll have to see. Method dropping into the pit.
Nice.
Method picks off Robin. Volcano from the front, able to finish off Inns, and 3D will make the score 9-5 going into the final round of the first half.
Fantastic play by both teams on that one. You saw how NiP had the bomb in the B tunnels. They rotated all the way through T-spawn over to Cat, but it was the even smarter play of Method who went around the wall, up the middle to keep quiet, keep his position concealed, and then get the flank kill at Long A. But let's go to this round as we see NiP going down. Big time, 4-man kill. Oh, look at Dominator get up on that one. He's incredibly happy about that one, and he's going to get this Team 3D team pumped up. But the question is we've seen NiP down before. We've seen them bring it back in their favor. And Smeagol, you tell me, what do you expect in the second half? Actually, first, give me your comments on that half, and then what you expect to see in the second half.
You know what? I expect a lot more of the same from Team 3D. Rambo and Method are both playing totally on right now. And when Ron and Mikey are on, this team is unstoppable. Unless teams, NiP, can really pick up their play. They played pretty well in that last half, but we'll see whether Spawn can turn up the heat a little bit, whether Zet can turn up the heat a little bit. But I don't know. Going into the next half, Marcus, total toss-up. Team 3D's up 10-5, but you know what? If NiP takes the pistol, they could make a pretty close game. So we will have to see as the score will be 10-5. We're going to take a quick break right before we go into the second half of NiP versus Team 3D here on Inside the Game.
It looks like we're going right into this one, guys. So 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the second half of Dust 2 here. We see Sweden, NiP, Ninjas in Pajamas up in the first map. They won on Nuke, and now it is all up to these guys to bring back 11 rounds in their favor in order to win and stop 3D in their tracks. But 3D only needs 6 rounds. This pistol could be crucial for them, and we're going to see Eds coming in. It looks like a quick rush over through Long A, back and forth. 3D not looking in good shape, as all members of NiP are still alive, and NiP should win this round, and they do. Oh my goodness, look at Zet stretching like, oh, that was so easy. But man, I'll tell you, that was definitely a rough round. There's the team leader for USA, Isaac, looking on very intently as he knew that 3D really could have used that round. If they could have gotten that round, who knows, this match could have been over in 10 minutes. But now we're definitely looking at something that's going to take a lot longer, and 3D would have to pull out a magic trick out of their back pocket to win this one.
All right, this is the same tactic that we saw from NiP on their save round, or excuse me, on their pistol round. They all went catwalk, and here we go. Coming along the catwalk right now is Team 3D. Let's see if they can get some frags. Method with 2 big frags. Open it up for Team 3D. Can 3D win the eco round? It's a 3 versus 3. Volcano picking up an M4, and Method picking up a FAMAS. Now down to a 2 versus 3 as Robin takes out Mono while dropping the grenade on Volcano. But if Method gets the plan here, Team 3D could go for the buy next round. Marcus, we saw it before. We may see it again as Method does, in fact, get that bomb planted. Here we go. Method takes out Wally. Can Method clutch? Oh, Zet will finish him off, and no, the clutch will not happen for Mikey So, but he is playing pretty well. 3 frags that round for him, and that's going to be the only frags that round, actually. Nicely executed by Mikey So, and that will make the score 10-7 overall.
That was absolutely an A bomb site sandwich there, and beautifully done by NiP, sending one in through long A, one in through Cat. Not a whole lot Method could do unless he had eyes in the back of his head and was able to hold one gun in the right hand pointing in one direction, one gun in the other, and Method opening things up with the op on the CT side. Very, very nicely done. That could definitely not only help them, but they've also bought. However, that clued in NiP to the fact that they have bought, and before they've had the element of surprise to help them out with that. So how will that affect this round? We're about to find out. Walla is down, big member of NiP out of this, but we've yet to see Spawn really come out the way he did versus NOA. 3D going to take this one very slow. They've got 3 going up Cat. Method is watching long with the op. It looks like Dominator, no, Moto taken out, and Spawn gets him. And so this could be big. Robin with another one, and this could be bad for 3D here. They've got to defend this catwalk. Spawn will make his way in. They're going to go for the plant. Volcano will get it, and now they must defend this bomb site. Zed is coming in through the flank. This time we do see Method looking for that flank. Inz is going to come in through the. Oh, they do. They get the flanking member. Now it's all up to Inz. Volcano drops Inz. There's one left. It's Robin, and he may back off and go ahead and give 3D this round. Once again, they're able to pull that off even without the element of surprise. Unbelievable here, as we will now see an 11-7 round score here in favor of 3D, and they're only 5 rounds away.
I think it's a bad omen, Marcus, that they won that third round, and they always lose.
Why is that? Tell them.
You know what? I don't know. It seems to me that that they just get unlucky.
Every time they have bought and won in the last 3 games that we've seen them, both at Digital Life and the World Cyber Games, they have lost the map when they have won that round. So it's such a huge move, but who knows? It could be the 3D curse.
Yeah, I want to jump back in and talk a little bit about that round, though. We saw a beautiful strat by Team 3D. They were up 3. They were down to 3 versus 3. Volcano. They got the bomb planted for long A. They planted the bomb down on the wall so that you can see it from the pit, and that was a beautiful plant by them. And this is why: because Volcano was able to set up to cover the frags from the pit. They could drop back and they could play it there, and then Volcano got those crucial frags. So it was an easy round for 3D. But right now, Team 3D starting things out strong again, as Team 3D eliminating all the members of Team NiP except for Zet and Inz. Zet, looks like Zet going to be playing over in B. Inz going to be on the catwalk. Team 3D headed towards long A. They're looking their way slowly down that direction. Method leading the way. Volcano not far behind. Seaver's going to be dropped back behind them. Moto going to be all the way over, waiting for the rotation to come through terrorist spawn. There it is. It's going to be Zet facing off against Moto. Will Zet peek first? Will Moto peek first? We're going to see here in just a second. Oh, and it will be Zet that goes down at the hands of Moto as the bomb is planted in the upper A site. It's coming out of nowhere, able to take out Volcano with the USP, picking up an M4. Let's see if Inz can do some damage to Team 3D here, as there's a bad flash on catwalk, almost finding his teammate Seavers. Inz will take out Josh, as it looks like Kim will try doing some spam. It looks like Inz facing off 1 versus 3, as the bomb will go off and the terrorists will win the round. Excuse me, Inz getting fragged and the terrorists will win the round, making the score 12-7 overall in favor of Team 3D, closing in on the victory here.
Method set up perfectly. There's Shaguar, a member of Team 3D, who is actually here representing Canada on Team EG. And Method with a very, very nice setup there with the op. Caught him as he was coming in through the catwalk. Nicely done, but 3D picks up that round, puts himself 4 rounds away from victory, and force us to a 3rd map, which would be Inferno. And what a game that one will be. If we get that far, don't count NiP out yet. You just cannot. After their amazing performance in the last round, 14-16, they won on Nuke. So we will see 3D make a 2-man into long A. This time NiP's going to set up Nuke outside. They do catch Spawn. Spawn manages to get Seavers. He takes a little bit of damage, but he's still out there. Will Volcano peek? He does. Spawn takes him out too. The long A rush is stopped, and NiP may know that that's all the forces that they have. Off shot by Method. They're going to catch him coming up the cat. Another jumping off shot. That one doesn't work. They will see Zet go down as well. But Method going down. Op dropped on Cat. And now it is a 1-on-3 situation. Rambo looking to clutch this one. He gets 1. No, he does not get him. He does a lot of damage, but he's hurting badly. He may need to rotate around to B, but I think he's already committed to this bomb site with only 33 seconds left. He's got to watch out for Walla, who's about ready to flank him from the back. and he's just got to be very careful. Kim being very persistent on this catwalk, and he's got to watch out. Spawn right underneath him. He's going to get him through the wall, and there's still one left over there. It's Robin. I think he hopped it. Oh, look at that Walla coming in from the back. He does get the flank kill, and Ninjas in Pajamas stop them. It is now what? 12-8. Still in favor of 3D, but this is turning out to be just as interesting of a matchup as round 1 was.
Yeah, you know, Team NiP not going to play stupid here, Wheat. They're not going to allow that flank to go undone as Wally coming from behind. Perfect timing there onto Rambo. Beautiful job by him. And let's see right now, as Seaver's going to go down early in the round, let's take a look at what Team3D does in reaction to the losing their member early on. There they go. It looks like they're headed into that B bomb site here in just a minute as they're stacked up outside the B tunnels here. Moto, Volcano, Method, all going to be in there. Kim going to be at the bottom in middle area. Inns watching that. Here he comes out, and Inns spraying all over his face with the FAMAS. Nicely executed by Inns. And it looks like Team3D's 3 remaining members are going to be stranded in the B tunnels. Zet waiting for them to come out. And if Zet can play up to performance as he did last map on DE Nuke, he should frag all over them as they come out. And yes, he will. They'll take out Method. Volcano going to dispatch him with the Deagle. And it looks like I don't know why Volcano was using his Desert Eagle, but Inns going to use that USP to finish off Moto. The final member is Volcano. Spawn will come in from behind, and NiP picking up a couple rounds here, Wheat. I don't know if they're going to be on the comeback train, but it could be.
You talk about momentum a lot, and you have to, because that's exactly what happens. It's a roller coaster ride here, man. We're at Six Flags here, and Counter-Strike is the roller coaster ride, and it is all over the place, up and down, back and forth, tie games, take the lead, lose the lead, and you know, we saw NiP coming out strong in that last round. They want to finish this. Not only would it be huge to move on over 3D, who has been 2-time World Cyber Games champion, but also to stay alive in this tournament. These are 2 very strong teams. It's going to be sad to see either of them leave based off the fact that they did make the top 16 and just how incredible they've all been playing here. But let's move on to the next round. I believe we're in round number 7 now. And 3D is on a save, I think. We see some Deagles. Yep, they're going to be on a save. And we will see one kill out of Rambo. Another out of Volcanoes. They make their way into B. Now, they actually have made their way into B. They will go for the plant, but you can see those grenades coming in hard. Oh, they don't get the plant. Volcano doesn't get the plant. Spawn takes him down. That'll be money lost. And now it's off to Rambo. And Inns finishes things off. And now it is even closer in this matchup. What? Now we're dealing with a 9-12 score, I believe. It could be 10-12. My math is terrible, obviously. If you've listened to We Do Counter-Strike, you know that. But yeah, 10-12 is the score. But take us away. This momentum from NiP is really scary.
Yeah, I want to comment a little bit, Marcus, on what we saw Zet doing last round. If you can understand that if you've ever played Counter-Strike before, you understand how hard it is to control these weapons. You understand how hard it is to control the spray of an M4. The tight circle that these guys get their spray into when they are spraying a weapon is ridiculous. As those members of Team3D came out of that entrance of B, Zet just held down the gun and sprayed all over Team3D's faces as they came in and just destroyed them and derailed that rush right as they were coming into that bomb site. I almost said website there. Anyway, let's take a look as Team3D heading into the bottom B tunnels with the bomb. Moto heading into the bottom B tunnels. Rambo going to be in middle with the bomb. Method up on the catwalk. Volcano and Seavers getting ready to head towards Long A. Throwing some smoke down here. Here comes some smoke grenades as Spawn over in the B tunnels taking out Kim. Spawn with another frag. Up on the catwalk taking down Method as well. Moto going to have to go for the bomb. Spawn spotting it there. Moto running into Spawn takes him out. Moto going to grab the bomb now and head back, dropping off the catwalk. Wally pushing up from behind, coming through those double doors, but Seavers is waiting for him, and it's all even at 3 members apiece, and Robin with the off, Inns playing in the sight. Beautiful execution by Team NiP, as it looks like 3D is down to just one member, who is Seavers, and Zet will finish him off and stretch his arms once again, as if to say, you know what, this is cake.
Yeah, this is, and we've seen him. He's so relaxed in this matchup. He's there here to win. They know exactly what they need to do. There you see 11-12. 3D looking very hot after winning that first half, 10-5. But equalization has occurred here as a huge HE just devastates 3D coming around the corner to the catwalk. In fact, Method dropping down, and this is a buy round for 3D. Spawn coming in big with 2 frags. Finally, he's taken out by Volcano, and now we will see Volcano still making his way up the catwalk. It looks like Seavers, Dominator, will rotate around and join up his teammate, but they're going to be met up with 1 and 2. Volcano going to wait to go up. He's only got 14 hit points remaining. He does take out Ins, but he's going to need Dominator in order to help out with this one. Dominator will try to shoot high or low, and we will see Volcano, shooting high, and it's Walla who takes out Saul, and that's going to leave just Seavers, who I do believe still has full hit points, but the bomb is down on the lower level. They're going to come through that door. Op is trained there through the door, and it could happen any second now. Seavers with the bomb, AK in hand, will rotate around. If he's going to go through B, if he drops down here, this could be risky. He's got to watch out the missed op shot there through the B tunnels. No, but we will have Robin rotating. He'll come through the doors. He takes out Walla, and now he'll try to rotate up catwalk, but he's only got 30 seconds left on the plan. He's got to be real quick about this one, and he's going to have to deal with Zed on the other side. Now Robin, who's got an op in hand, is over at the B bomb site, and here he comes. Seaver winning this round would be absolutely freaking huge, and he is going to rotate around. Zet's going to wait on the outside along A, and it looks like Seavers will drop the plant, but he needs to be careful where he plants here, as now Zed is making himself known. Seavers is okay. The bomb's been planted. HEs and flashes going in now. Seavers, Flash, bolt flashes going in. Seavers down to just a little bit of health. He's taken out, and that's another round to tie it up for NiP. Unbelievable, as this game has gone back and forth, and NiP is on the fast train to possibly upsetting 3D on their 3rd World Cyber Games Championship.
Yeah, you know, I got to say that, I'm almost disappointed with the way 3D is playing. They cannot get rounds one by one. They just went solely off their momentum for so many rounds. Then when NiP brought it back, 3D was not able to claim it back from NiP. You got to claim, just like in Quake 4, there's control of the map. You have to claim control. And there we go. Pushing up in the middle is Spawn, taking out one member of Team 3D, but 3D entering into the B side. NiP going to sacrifice it, and here they go on the retake. Looks like Volcano going to get one, picking up the gun. He spots the window. Method able to take one out.
Nice, nice.
Volcano drops another one. Spawn gonna come with the frag. Spawn with 2 big frags. It's down to a 2 versus 1. Ken Seavers clutch. He's got just a Desert Eagle, as here he comes, coming around on the flank. He's gonna spot one at the double doors here in just a minute. No, they're covering the bomb, which is in the B site, which is down. Seeing if he's in the back of the site. Here comes Seavers, getting ready to come through the double doors, and Seavers goes down at the hands of Zed, and that will make the score 13-12. And I don't know whether Team 3D can bring this one back now.
I'm afraid that $60,000 that's up in first place, you know, there's still a long ways to go, but it is farther away from 3D than it has ever been at this point. 13-12. I can't imagine that 3D can buy this round. I just can't. I did say, nope, they did. They're up, but they may give away this round and have to save on the next one if they don't win it. They need a win, and they need to string a couple together. 13-12 is the score. What will 3D do? Their strats on the T side look strong starting out, but NiP has been shutting them like a door every single round. After that one round in the middle where NiP came in strong, Zet does go down. That'll be a huge loss for NiP, as we do have Moto going down as well. It's a 4-on-4 situation. All 4 members of 3D, receivers outside the double doors leading along A, Kim, Volcano, and Method, all outside the double doors leading to the middle. As you said, the ramp room of Dust 2, and now Volcano up on the catwalk, looking to come down. Seavers will be very patient. Spawn's just behind this corner. He's got it. Oh, and he will come up with Spawn, and we do have fire through the door. He's going to chase him, and he gets the frag. That'll be a big one, as now he can rotate around or go through for the flank. We're going to see Volcano get another one. Ince drops one, and that's Method. Volcano taking out Ince, and they will meet up. No, they won't. It's Walla, the only man left, and he will have to rotate all the way through B. Rambo might be able to take him out, and that would be a huge kill there. The bomb has gone down. They'll get the money for that. You can see Walla in the lower B tunnels, just waiting, and Rambo gets it. They needed that round more than they needed, I don't know, something air to breathe, you know? I mean, I don't know what else to say. They needed it so badly, and hopefully that will help their momentum here. But again, NiP so looking strong. 3 rounds will determine a winner.
Yeah, this is just coming down to individual skill here, Marcus, and you just look at the scoreboard and understand that NiP with the frags to tell you that they have been on top and in control of this match for the last few rounds. You can see Zed with 14 frags, many frags there on the board for NiP, and Team 3D without so many. Volcano on top here for Team 3D with 15 frags, and we need someone to step up for Team 3D. Method is not playing up to snuff this map, and you know what? You can tell in Counter-Strike how random it is. It goes map by map. Here we go on the catwalk. Team 3D gonna get some pressure going, and here it comes as around the corner. In's able to take out one, doing some spamming, anticipating another member of Team 3D coming on the catwalk, but they are going to be a little bit behind here. Is getting ready to peek out the corner. He takes out another member of Team 3D, and the bomb is down on the catwalk as Kim and Volcano get ready to rush the cat. Wally gets ready to fall back. He sprays the ground with confidence as he backs off to try and cover down this A bomb site, as it looks like 3D is making preparations to head into that site. Although Kim and Sievers are back on the catwalk, they still could go to either site here. Moto may decide to drop back here in just a second. They're waiting for the push. They're waiting for something, some signal, some sign from NiP to decide what to do, or they will go in on their own, totally Rambo style. And there we go. You can see Wally at long range. Nice. Robin as Sievers drops him, and that will cue the rush into the bomb site for 3D. And Kim drops Wally. This could be huge for 3D. This could be a big round as Zed is last man standing in a 1 versus 3. Can he clutch? He's making his way along the catwalk now. He's full HP. He's got 14 frags and an M4A1, and he is ready to kill as he makes his way around that corner on the catwalk. He's trying to make predictions as where these members of 3D are going to be. There he's spamming that goose corner a little bit. Nobody up there, but Kim is going to be below in CT spawn. 3D backed off to the pit, and it looks like Zed going to go ahead and save his weapon, setting up on the catwalk. He takes out Kim, who's in middle, but Sievers from behind tries to take him out, and he will with the AK-47, and Team 3D will make the score 14-13 as we are a very tight game here.
And you know what? The pressure right now, it's all on 3D. NiP knows that even if they were to lose this one, even if it slipped through the fingers, it wouldn't matter because they're going to go to a third match. The pressure is still on 3D here, and that makes it that much more difficult to play. We do now have, we got a save here for NiP, which could make it game point here for 3D if they play this one right. We're going to have Zed, Walla, and another member in the B tunnel, and it looks like Spawn and Robin, one Spawn by catwalk, and Robin on long A. And now 3D getting ready to commit. They're going to go through the double doors of long A. I have to say that's probably a smart position to play. Robin is not going to be able to get many kills there with a deagle, if he's even got it. Yes, with a deagle on the side here, but it is a complete save for NiP, which means we could see them go to game point with with this round one here. Volcano takes down Robin. Method checks the flank, and Walla is coming in through catwalk. He might be able to rotate quick enough to get a couple as they come across the CT spawn. Sievers will drop spawn, however, and that means Walla's over near the side, and it looks like Rambo drops him down. Kim is going to go for the bomb plant right here, and Inz and Zet are going to force themselves into the B tunnel and save. They've got to keep as much money as much as they possibly can. They don't want 3D to get any more, just in case they can win the next one. They want to try to force them into the save once again, but 3D got that one. They're on game point. Maybe the pressure is relieved just a little bit, Smeagol, but I still think that 3D is sweating bullets, literally.
Yeah, and you know what? I hate to talk smack on the microphone. I'm a pretty conservative guy on the microphone, in fact, but I have to call out NiP. What the funk are you doing saving out your deagles in a save round? And
oh my God!
Wrong as Inz comes up with 2 big frags there at the end, setting up for exit kills. It's exactly what they were doing. You know what? I didn't think it was going to pay off at all as I launched into my smack talk.
You know what,
totally
though?
proved me wrong.
You know what, though? Your smack talk was right, but that was 3D's mistake. They did not need to chase those frags. They knew they were on
Absolutely.
save. What the hell were they getting? A little bit of extra money? All they needed to do is buy the next round, win, and they would have forced it to a third map. That was 3D's mistake. And let's take it into what could be the final round here, because we're going to have a full-on rush here. AK-47's in hand into the B bomb site. No one there to help him out. We've got another save by NiP. No bomb is partial by. Zet goes down. Volcano will get the plan. We're going to go to a third map here, folks, unless NiP pulls off something clutch here. Rambo does go down. Volcano shooting grenades outside that window. And now we're going to have Spawn coming in through the back. He is spotted. Oh, my God. Spawn takes out Moto. Method still left. A 2-1. Oh, my God. NiP can tie this one. Taking it into overtime. Holy crap. Walla, the last man standing, gets the defuse. And we're going in to what could possibly be overtime here if 3D does not win this next round. And 3D handed that one to NiP on a silver platter.
That was a partial buy for NiP, taking it down, whittling down those numbers as they came into the site.
I just spit all over the whole deck.
Wheat got a little excited during that last round. You should have seen his antics waving around a bit, but no, and a very exciting round. His behavior fit the intensity of the round perfectly, and Team NiP is back in this one as the round score is 14-15. Either Team 3D is going to win or we are going to overtime here, Wheat, and this is a very, very exciting match. And you know what? I'm going to take my coat off here in a second because things are just heating up just a little bit too much. And let's take a look at what Team 3D decides to do. They need to get the early frags. Trying to do some spamming on catwalk is Kim. It looks like NiP has fallen back, but you know what, Wheat? An interesting decision by NiP. They decided to stack the A site. Let's see whether this pays off. It looks like 3D is working up to an A strategy as they're getting ready to peek out long. Method drops into the pit. Robin spots him and falls back, and that will confirm NiP's suspicions that Team 3D is working towards this A bomb site. And let's take a look as the 3D working their way along the catwalk right now. Then there's 3 members at long A. This is a standard 2-3 split strategy. Oh, and Method misses the off shot there onto Team NiP, and we'll follow right now as Team 3D gets ready to make entrance into this into this A bomb site right now. Boat opening things up. Inside Robin's bringing it back. Here we go. Pushing up from long A. Team 3D. Kim with 2 big frags, and that's going to whittle NiP down to just 2 members. 2 versus 3. It's Zed and Wally, and Team 3D will get the bomb planted and lock down this A site as let's follow. Here comes Wally coming out of counter terror spawn. Zed on the catwalk with only a bomb. If they time this right, Zed with a huge frag from the catwalk.
Oh my God.
Down. Wally takes down 1. It's all up to Method. Let's see. 22 seconds. Takes him down, and we are going to overtime. NiP versus Team 3D in the the quarterfinals here at WCG 2006.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. NiP, Ninjas in Pajamas. I'd rather it be NAP, Ninjas Are Pimp, because that was some hot Counter-Strike action here. But you know what? Team 3D is no strangers to overtime at the World Cyber Games, because in 2004 in San Francisco, they went into triple overtime in the finals with the Danish Titans to finally pull it out on Kabul. However, this isn't Kabul, this isn't 2004, and it certainly isn't the Danish Titans. It's Ninjas in Pajamas. They came out large and in charge, and we will take a short break before we go to the overtime round here on Dust 2. Ready to start again.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. Count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2. Smeagol, WTF is about the only thing that can describe what we've just seen here on Dust 2. NiP coming back from a deficit that looked impossible to come back from. And this is I mean, is Jesus playing up on stage, dude? Seriously, because water is turning into wine. And we're here in the 3-round on each side overtime. And let's jump right into it. Oh, we're LO3.
The money wasn't set right.
Round. Okay, the money was not set right. So they are going to have to restart it. Tell us a little bit about the overtime for anyone who may not be familiar.
The way overtime works, Sweet, is it's 3 rounds and 3 rounds. 3 rounds each half, as I said, and there will start out with $10,000. So there will be no pistol round. We'll go straight into gun rounds, and it will just be just like Quake, adding on to some time.
Right.
It's just like Quake, adding on a couple rounds. So let's take a look right now. 3D staying on that terrorist side, and we'll follow to see what they do tactically and whether they can pull off a 2-1. 3-0 potentially. We will have to take a look. Actually, I'm going to hand it off to you to go ahead and take the first gun round.
I will take it. It looks like every member of 3D has a bomb. No, just kidding. Obviously, a little graphical error there. But we do know that Rambo has the bomb right now. He's just outside the middle. Walla is waiting on the other side of those double doors. Obviously, by the fact that no one is moving, you can tell just how critical this first round is. Now that we have $10,000 on both sides, just like Smeagol said, it's a full-on round. This could be like round 7 in a random overtime round. But it's all going to come down. If anyone can win 3 rounds on one side, they're going to have a great chance of walking away with the overtime victory. And remember, we're going to the 3rd map if 3D wins this. If Ninjas and Pajamas win it, they stop 3D short. They will not win 3 championships in a row, and the road will end right here. And now the sneak onto the catwalk here. Kim will go just to the right of the stairs. They're going to send Method in first. A flash comes out. That will delay them momentarily. They're going to hop back up. An HE takes off a little bit of damage on 3 members, and it looks like Moto goes down first by Walla. Method's going to make his way in. Will scope up with his off. Robin coming in big now, turning around, sees one down there. Method, I think, is completely blind now, and he's seeing someone jump. Oh my God. Dominated here as he is the only last man standing. He will go for the shot. Long range AK. He gets it, but then Spawn takes him out, and NiP takes round number 1.
That's going to be huge, Marcus. That just sets the tone for the overtime matches. And, 3D not able to pull that round off as NiP claiming victory, making the score 1-0 in this overtime. 3D's tactic not very effective. They have been working that catwalk all game long. I think they've been more effective over at that B site, and although they have been working long A as well, I think they've done some more effective stuff with splits at long A, but rushing out catwalk, straight out rushing, has not been so great for them. Here we go, Zet opening things up at the B bomb site, taking down one member of 3D, that is Moto, and it looks like 3D could be facing desperate situations right now as Inns pushing up from the bottom B tunnels, takes out the bomb carrier, and this could be huge as he does have the bomb in his sights. He's calling for rotation from his teammates, and there they go on the rotate. Robin and Spawn coming through CT Spawn, and Inns gonna go ahead down and wait for the flank here as he's waiting for someone to come from bottom B tunnels. Seavers and Kim waiting to get towards the bomb in the B tunnels. They're gonna come around that corner in just a second. Spawn taking out Method on the catwalk. It's just Seavers and Kim left alive. Inns takes out Seavers. Looks like Kim going on the hunt for Inns. Inns will take him out as well, and a 3-frag round. The hat trick for Oscar Inns home, and he has stepped up to the plate as we are up 2-0 in favor of NiP right now.
3D not looking so hot as they are now down by 2 rounds here. NiP picks this one up. All they got to do is win that first round on the T side, and they will have done it. They will have stopped 3D from winning their 3rd WCG championship in a row. You can see the score is 17-15. And remember, one of these teams was Robin opened up with a beautiful off shot on Method. That'll get rid of the offer for 3D, and here it is. This is going to be the 3rd round for NiP, unless they can pull something together here, and we will have Zet, Robin, Walla, and Spawn all alive. Dominator and Rambo now making their way on opposite sides of the A-bomb site. Seavers will meet up with Spawn. He does take him out. Kim's looking for the long-range shots. He sees one. He's going to try to fire. A little bit spam. Seavers gets Robin. Robin takes out Seavers. It's a 1-on-2 situation, and he sees Zet and Walla down there. Walla will go around the wall and flash a little bit of spam there. Kim takes out one. This could be huge. Guarding that bomb. No, he can't get it done. Walla stops him as the smoke has stopped him, and we are going to go into the second half of overtime here, 3-0. Basically what needs to happen is 3D must win all of the next rounds. So if they don't win all 3 rounds, we will see them lose, and NiP will sweep 3D in 2 games. If they win all 3 rounds in a row, then we will go into a second double overtime. So take us away in round number 1 as we continue here, or we have not yet continued. So we will just wait momentarily. Tell us a little bit about that, Smeagol. What do you think? We saw 3D pretty much just get rolled right there,
Yeah, they really have not been able to, since those few rounds in the second half where they picked up a lot of momentum, they have not been able to pick up many rounds since then, and they've really been struggling, battling it out with NiP, but NiP has just been outskilling them. NiP has really stepped up their play at the end of this match. When it comes down to it, NiP has just been there, and lately, you know what? NiP has been the team to beat, and you know what? I just don't think Team 3D is going to do it today. And let's follow Team NiP as they are all taking a lot of damage here from Team 3D on the catwalk there, and it looks like they're going to head into the bomb site. This is their pistol round strat. It looked like they called it again, and let's follow them as they're making their way up the catwalk right now, getting ready to jump up those stairs. It looks like they're going to be 1 member only of Team 3D. Make that 2 members watching this A bomb site. That's Method and Rambo. Rambo not able to clutch it last round. He almost did, but not quite clutch enough, even though he's got such a clutch reputation. Let's follow Team NiP right now as here they go into the A bomb site. They're making their way in. Method and Rambo going to be right around the corner. Let's see whether Method and Rambo can get some entry frags. It's going to be crucial that they do. And it looks like Kim will get 2 big frags. Zed will get another. Spawn with the replay onto Kim. And this could be it as Spawn takes out another. It's down to 1 versus 2. Spawn with the bomb versus Sievers and Volcano. Here he spots one, but Sievers will take him down. And 3D will claim a round. And they are hanging on by a thread here, Marcus, as they claim that round win. Spawn almost pulled that off, and this could be over very shortly.
Well, we talked about the pressure situation. We talked about what situation 3D is in right now. And 3D's in an even worse situation. They've got 2 options for this game. NiP wins or they go to second overtime. Right now they are not in a position where they can actually win. So the score is 18-16 right now. Even though the scoreboard says something different, we do know that NiP won all 3 rounds on their OTT side or OTCT side. So 3D must win this one. They're going to open things up on ins. He goes down, 4-on-5 situation. Now we're going to see 2 members on Cat, 2 members going through long A. Method is watching the long A, and they've got Rambo and Moto clocking it down. Method will open things up, M4-on-1. Walla also goes down, and we've got Wallace going right through those double doors here. Zed takes out, it looked like him there, so they're going to go in for the plant. This could be bad. Method and Moto all the way on the side, and we will have Josh Sievers coming in through the side. The bomb goes down there momentarily. Zed takes out Method from the back. Volcano could watch Walla, 2-on-2 situation here. Volcano's gone as well. Moto's gone too. This could be it. It's all up to Sievers. I don't think it. Oh my God, he stops the plant. A 1-on-1 situation. It is win. No, NiP wins it. Oh my God, in overtime, sweeping 3D, crushing their home. 3D will not win 3 championships in a row. They are going home. Sweden, welcome to the World Cyber Games 2006. They have woken up. They were defeated by NOA, and 3D top short. Dominator could not finish it off. Smeagol, final comment.
You know, I gotta say that NiP really stepped it up. And you know what? I said it going into this tournament. As much as I like 3D, and as a USA fanboy, I wanted 3D to win this tournament. But I said to Red early on, to Red Eye, another commentator here with Inside the Game, I told him I think that NiP is the top dog. I think they're the ones to beat coming off this one, and they have done it, beating 3D. We will go into the semifinals coming up shortly here. Wheaton, what are your final comments on this matchup?
You know what? I know that this is a PG-rated show, but I'm about ready to take it up a notch. In the famous words of ITG Tasteless, I had a boner that entire match, and I just want to give a big thank you to NiP and 3D for probably one of the greatest CS matches I've seen in quite some time. Nothing can quite compare to the energy, to the passion, to the excitement that the crowd was witnessing and the crowd was bringing to this game that NiP had up on stage. And although 3D suffers a terrible defeat and the United States goes home, that will be it. Team 3D loses, NiP advances, and all I have to say is freaking great games. Sorry, USA, they couldn't pull it through for you, but NiP coming in strong. I expect to see them doing very